Okay. Just restarting the stream. Okay, we should be back.
10 seconds remaining.
Stream is back. Just restart.
5 seconds remaining.
And you guys have options? Oh my goodness.
Dire team pick.
Tosek, you are a lifesaver. Well done, Tosek. Thank you very much for telling me to do it. I hope you guys all enjoy your quality options. Yeah, if I could get Twitch partnership, I could have quality options as well. We're going to talk about this Phantom Lancer pick, though. We do not see a lot of PL. And PL versus Tide, that's going to be a really tough lane for him.
10 seconds remaining.
What? Lie to you? What?
5 seconds remaining.
I didn't lie. I didn't know. Tigers have... we're... Anyway, guys. Now that we've dealt with the quality issues, let's talk about this draft. You are distracting me, chat, and I'm not going to let you do it. This Phantom Lancer is really interesting. I mean, if it goes late game, he does absolutely dumpster this anti-mage. But you have to remember, Tidehunter is going to have a really good lane, and he can build into damage, AoE damage, versus this PL. So, PL versus Tidehunter, I think it's going to be a tough lane. Okay, so we think they're probably taking their mid laner here, unless Tiny is mid. So they could pick up a 4 position. But what mid laners who are good are left in the pool? Versus this PL. Leshrac? Nice magic AoE burst? I mean, it's a bit squishy, so I'm not sure I like it. Any suggestions, anyone? 28 seconds, Warriors. They are taking their time. Dark Willow. Okay, so it is a mid lane Tiny. So they're taking the Felicia Boa Dark Willow. He's really impressive on this hero. Okay, so I am going to get you some notable players. Okay, Dendy. Dendy's Kunkka, guys. I haven't seen this one for a while. Kunkka, Moon Meanders, Beast. $14.37. This. Garmin. Okay. Well, you watched Dendy's stream. I wish I had the time. And now we will do the WG Unity side. Nothing tiny. You guys will have sound once I finish typing all this up.
Are you even trying?
Nico Baby AM as well as Felicia Boa on that Dark Willow. Okay, guys, sorry about all that. I just wanted you to have some production quality. Because we're not ticketed, we don't know who is on the teams. But let's have a look here now. It looks like Dendy, he's been caught out. They have their entire team here. Do they have a stun? Yes, he walks into the root, and he's taken a lot of damage from the Gust, and it looks like First Blood going to nothing to say he's mid-tiny.
First blood from a stone.
30 seconds to battle.
Text is partly off. Yes, it is. I will fix text in a sec. You know what? You guys know who everyone is. I'll get rid of the text so it's a nicer viewing experience. I can't handle it clogging up my stream. Anyway, let's have a look here. In this mid lane, Elder Titan, he's got 15 stolen damage. Well, not stolen damage, but astral damage. It's not really enough. So it looks like they are dual laning, but they figure this out with the Tidehunter. Okay, so Nico baby. On his AM, he has a bunch of branches. Gonna build his Quelling Blade next. And Felicia Boa, what are we doing? You wish we'll talk about this later. So we talked about this Tidehunter. He's gonna have a good. He actually took level 1 Gush for the kill, so it means he doesn't have Anchor Smash or Kraken Shell. So they are able to zone him out at level 1. That's actually really big because it means, you know, if he had these skills making him tankier, he would be able to sit here with this creep wave. But with Felicia Boa coming bottom, are they going to be able to kill off this Elder Titan? They have the slow, they have the bramble. They do catch the root onto this Elder Titan, but it looks like he's going to be just fine here. For the side of Zephyr. On this mid lane, the Torrent, it does catch on nothing else to say. Just using it to get CS here on Dendi. So, 54 damage. He now hits very hard on this ET if he's able to catch anything. And it looks like he's just going to lay into this poor Dark Willow here of Felicia Boa. And in this mid lane, he's just using his branch to be able to CS a bit better. But remember, Kunkka does have the ability to get those Tidebringer denies. It is really powerful. They've got the slow. They do have Bramble Maze. It looks like they're going for a kill on this. Still level 1. Are they? And the Stomp, it doesn't connect. But that Stomp was enough to zone them back. Saitama, he just needs to heal up. Sorry, that's Velo. But meanwhile, Undying, he killed himself because he used up all his mana. So he spammed all his decays, all his mana, and then he kills himself. And then he's just going to come back to lane full mana, full health. ET as in Elder Titan. So, Task Focus now has an Invis rune for Felicia Boa. And look at this Saitama now with his Anchor Smash. He's able to farm the creeps as well as this stack all at the same time. Things going well, decently for him. Now he hit level 2. But our Mushi PL is farming okay. The side of Tigers, they are ahead mostly in CS. 1437, offering a lot of control. And with these balls, zoning back Nico Baby. Undying, he is getting off the pull and he's even found a Hawk to kill. But they do get the root off and that's another nice kill. Felicia Boa playing very well with these Bramble Mazes, just putting it here as the Elder Titan try to escape a upper gush as well as the Anchor Smash damage. In this mid lane here, it looks like they've swapped high grounds actually, because he's just trying to get off that Tidebringer hit here on Mushi. I mean, on Dendi, he eats an avalanche and he's taking a lot of right clicks from those trees. It looks like he'll be just fine. Moon, Meander, and 1437. They're trading up against Nico Baby as well as Kang in this top lane. Do you guys honestly think AM beats PL8? Because I have to disagree with you.
It shall not be.
But let's have a look at this mid lane here. Felicia Boa, he's sitting round. They have Avalanche. Is he going to go for this? They're doing all this. He doesn't expect someone else to be here. He eats Avalanche as well as a toss right up into root. And that's going to be a nice kill onto Dendi with the Shadow Realm hit. These rotations of this Dark Willow doing a lot of work here. So Dendi, he's now 2 of the deaths for the side of Tigers. Sorry, we missed a kill on the top lane. It seems with the Untying and Nico, they were able to take down 1437. Please do not count the number of T-Tours. It's a tough game. It's a tough casting and spectating. So it seems Dendi has had a bit of a disconnect. Hopefully things will be okay. But so far, they are winning in the CS for the side of Tigers, but kills going the way of WG Unity. And they honestly might turn up the pressure even further. You can see this bottom lane, this PL farming very well, but as Tidehunter gets more and more levels in the Anchor Slash, it's going to be harder and harder for Mushi's Phantom Lancer to farm. Anyway, Dendi has reconnected. And we are right back in the game. Let's have a look at this mid lane. Tell me they have a ward. Is this going to work out? There's an arcane rune on this Dark Willow. If Dendi steps up again, is he going to play safer now? I think he has an idea. They've reported that they don't see the Dark Willow, so he is playing safer on Dendi after that last little spill he took. But just look at this, lurking here with the arcane rune. He goes forward. He's grabbed a tree now on this Tiny. There really might be a kill on this. But no, he shows himself now on Felicia Boa. And with that, they're not going to be stopping the TP. He TP'd in range of the X, but it looks like Kang. Oh, he didn't actually manage to get the X. Sorry. And Kang, it looks like he's going to go down with the streaming forward here of Mumianda. But it looks like 1437 will pay the price thanks to that Shadow Realm hit. It looks like, did he TP Shadow Realm? So he wasn't able to get off the X? I'm a bit confused what happened. I thought he got off the X on the Dark Willow. Anyway, Mumianda still doing a lot of work. It looks like Nico, he's coming around the back lane. They brought back in the Undying, but he's able to just walk away on this Mumianda. So Mushi, he's farming very well versus this Tide. I am surprised. Did he double click X? I don't know. We're gonna have to. Unfortunately, we can't watch it again at this stage in time because I didn't save it into my replay buffer. But yeah, look at this. The PL. He does have 14 in his stick actually. That's why he's playing so aggressive. Maybe trying to bait out an overcommitment. But nothing to say. The regen rune, they are saving it for Dendi. Actually, it looks like if they realize that that's what the nothing to say Tiny wants, they might just take it. Actually, they're saving it for Mushi so he doesn't even have to burn his stick charges. That's really good communication from the team. But this has let this Tide. You can see he's almost recovered after that tough start. I mean, you might think this does a lot, but those illusions, they just really don't do much versus the Kraken Shell and the Anchor Smash damage. And in this mid lane, Elder Titan, he's coming. They do have the Shackle as well, Dendi. Is he going to be able to get this kill? No, unfortunately not. Even with all that disabled, they just don't have the damage for this tanky Tiny. And over here, trading up against Kang is Mumianda.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Danger zone. Danger zone. So both the boars harassing this poor anti-mage. You can see he's not farming as well as this Beastmaster, even in his own safe lane with an Undying, who's one of the prime people. It's worth pointing out that the reason they pick this PL is versus the Undying, and in this mid lane, does he have the Avalanche? It is on cooldown. That's a lot of harass here on Dendi, but he is able to TP himself back to refill his bottle if he wants. But once again, this Dark Willow, did they see this rotation? I don't think they did. Yes, so he X's himself back. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we're not quite level 6 on this Beastmaster. When he is, there might be more kill potential. But Mushi, he's been left all by himself in this bot lane. He needs to be careful. Ravage is online now. Mid lane, Dendi. They are sitting behind Dendi. It looks like they're trying to bait in a rotation that they're going to turn around here on the side of Tigers. So they've got the Shackle. They found Felicia Boa, but do they have enough damage? They get the stomp by the Ether Shot, and now he's just able to Shadow Realm TP away. They're not able to do anything about it because they used up all their stuns. So it looks like this Tide is going to build Vladimir's as well as Greaves. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a Crimson Guard, and then, you know, his team will be immune to these illusions of the Mushi PL.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nico, it looks like he's gone to the jungle, and with no one else here, Mumianda and his boars, as well as 2 points in the Inner Beast, is going to have a free time taking this top tier 1. smoke up here or nothing to say, as well as Felicia Bauer.
I can't wait to watch you become the bruiser you're meant to be.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now they have Ravage. I wouldn't be surprised if they burn it. No, they eats the Avalanche, and they don't even need to burn the Ravage. An easy kill there on Mushi, who had got really low. It's not respecting this damage of the Tide. And he had a stick, but not many charges in it. So Nico Baby, it looks like he's going to occupy the mid lane while the Tiny is rotating bottom, and they've taken this tier 1 top tower here with the Moon Meander Beast Files, and it looks like they're just going to go for tier 2s. Nothing they're able to do about it. Ravage is online. They see all these TPs in. X boat don't think that's going to be enough. The Roar actually on Felicia Bro. It looks like nothing to say. He is retreating Sideswell. Are you going to burn this Roar? They brought all 5 bottom. They do finally kill Felicia Bro, but are they able to kill this Tide Hunter? I think they finally will be able to. But that was a 5-man rotation to this bottom lane by the side of Tigers. And it looks like they're chasing forward for even more. They find Kang. Nice work. And thanks to the vision of the Hawk, they're able to farm out that tombstone. That's a huge amount of gold being given away there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So Tiny has an illusion rune. He's pressuring this mid tower. Also has his own Carti. But here comes Dendi. 2 braces online. He'll be pushing this right back out. So let's have a look at the net worth. You can see Mumianda's Beastmaster is our number 1. But Mushi, he is ahead of this Tide. He is doing really well, actually. Even though that did seem like a fairly tough lane. And is he building his Yasha or Diffusal Blade first? I don't quite know. Has his treads completed, however, on this PL. So Dendi, he needs to recover a tiny bit. You can see he's a bit behind, but not too far. But Nico Baby, he's going to the jungle. He's building his Battle Fury. He is recovering. So, Beastmaster. Vlad's already completed, and he's building a Shadow Blade. They want to be able to catch people out, but over here, Shadow Shaman, not long for this world. Dies to the toss, not even needing to use those 3 points in the Shadow Realm. And with that, they might move to push in this mid-tier 1.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zephyr, he is sitting on the side here. Gosh, and now all these rotations again. They do have Raw on Felicia Bro. It looks like he is always their priority to kill. But he does get off the Shadow Realm, but will he die to the Torrent? There's a knife Ravage. He'll be able to live for a short while. Gets down the Bramble, but they do get the wards. Nothing to say. Trapped inside the wards. They have managed to kill off the Dendi Kunkka. But with that stop, nothing to say. Is he going to be able to get away? He's eating a lot of ward damage as well. And they run forward with the Ether Shock as well as Mushi. They're able to kill him. They do trade up against this ET though. And with that, it looks like Kanki is sticking around. They do have the shackles, but I think that's a real mistake from the Shadow Shaman. He's going to take so much damage with the Gush, with the Shadow Roll damage, and he is dead as well. And they leap forward, and they also kill Mushi. They're catching so many in that Bramble Maze. What an amazing fight there. With the stomp, they're just going to retreat, I think. Okay, guys, so I think I caught some of that. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, you can see here, they're shackling up the Tide, but there's no follow-up at all. The wards are off to the side. He eats the Gush on that Shadow Shaman. And now, the amazing Bramble Maze after the Terrorize just eliminates Mushi. And the Beastmaster, he is just able to get away. So, Nico, how are we doing? Just jumping to the side. Okay, so basically, they killed Felicia Bro first, but because they're only level 6, managed to come back into the fight, changing it in a big way. And this puts WG Unity, they have the first 10 kills, and they're already 2k gold ahead. They do have an X, but I don't think Tide really cares. But they don't. He doesn't manage to get the deny on the tower, which I think is the main thing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, how is Moon Meander doing? He did live through that fight. He's pretty close to his Shadow Blade. But this AM has the completed Demon Edge, but
Dire's
he's
structures
pretty
are
far away.
fortified.
I think he should have a 16-minute Battle Fury is probably what we're thinking. Nothing to say, sitting in the trees here, doesn't have his Blink Dagger yet. So he's not really able to threaten anyone. But the smoke up here, Ravage, in 8 seconds, so they're happy to use it. And they do have vision. They know where this Kunkka is. I don't think he's going to be able to get away, especially with that. He manages to lay out the torrent, but it doesn't catch anyone. The boat to try and mitigate some of the damage, but there is just so much thanks to that Bedlam.
Dire's
A
bottom
nice kill there.
tower
They
is
even
under
threw up the tombstone onto this high ground. But meanwhile, bottom lane, they're trading tier 1 for tier 1. But they do it so much faster thanks to the 4 levels inside the inner beast.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So they brought their entire team here. They see the Shadow Shaman, but they don't have really much catch for him. There is no Blink Dagger yet on this Tiny. All the meanwhile, PL has a Blade of Alacrity. They're stunning on the Courier here for this Phantom Lancer. He has his completed Diffusal. In the next fight, Mushi will have the Diffusal Blade. That's a really big item pickup.
No, take that.
So PL farming the jungle now. Okay, Diffusal Blade completed. Means the Tide isn't going to be able to get off any spells. You might as well just go bottom lane, burn all of this Tide's mana almost instantaneously. And, whoa, sorry, top lane, I missed the kill on the Beastmaster. But bottom lane, this is what we talked about, Mushi, burning off all this mana. I don't think he can kill the Tide. 4 points in the Kraken Shells, so not really much. But now he's not able to cast any of his spells unless he wants to pop Arcane Rune. I mean, Arcane Boots. So they do get the Stomp. It is not going to catch, not using the Shackles here from 1437. It looks like they don't want to mess with Kang. But Felicia Boa, not much mana left on him. But Tide, has got off a Gash. He doesn't have the mana for the Ravage, but the Avalanche, they catch the wrong one. But now they must realize what one is the real one. He will have Doppelganger in 2 seconds. He actually leaps towards them. Now, are they going to be able to fight him? Deadly coming in with a torrent. But Felicia Boa, he snipes the right one. Thanks to that Shadow Run. Really well played there by the side of WG Unity. They initiate on the wrong PL, but they do manage to kill him. And he just got his Diffusal Blade. He wanted to be farming and fighting with that. But Dendi might be able to get a kill now. Earth Spirit into X Torrent, as well as the Hex. That's going to be an easy kill. But now Blink Dagger, nothing to sell. They instantly eliminate the Shaman. The AM is actually even here. The Expo, I think that might kill off Kang. Yes, it does. But now Dendi, he's in trouble. He's trying to fight up against his Tide, but they have all that Bedlam damage. They do manage to get the X, and that's going to pull him back. But Avalanche as well. Is there a toss? Doesn't even need it. Nothing else to say. Just with those right clicks, Dendi taking a rough humble there. And even further, it looks like Zephyr, he's been caught by the AM. The Mana Void wasn't enough. But, oh my goodness, things going the way. 5k gold lead for WG Unity. Tigers. And this AM has his Battle Fury. He's just farming. And they just took a massive team fight. Things not looking good for Dendi and Mushi. Look. He always knew they were the later game lineup with the PL. If this PL, manages to get at least 4 slotted, they should be able to win the game, I think, for the side of Tigers. But things are looking pretty damn grim. They're using the Elder Titan Spirit just to check if they've gone into the Roche Pit. This Blink reveal by nothing to say. Just they weren't able to kill the Undying until they used the boat. And they were just able to do so much work. And I wanted to point out, they didn't even use Ravage in that last fight just because this Tidehunter is getting all his mana burned. But he's just such a tank. And, the Anchor Smash does a lot of work. So they've smoked up again. Let's follow the side of WG Unity. But I think I heard smoke. This is some smoke on smoke action with Tigers versus their smoke breaks. They go forward, they get that on shots, and it's on the right one. They absolutely eliminate Mushi. Meanwhile, a Raw as well as the Earth Spirit. It looks like they're going to be able to kill the AM. No, he's able to leap away. They don't have the damage. And there's the Ravage onto 3. Are they able to kill them? The Mana Void. What a fight there by the side of WG Unity. A 4-for-0 trade, and with that, they're just going to go into the Roche Pit. I want to watch that again. I don't know about you guys. So look at here. You get the Avalanche Tosh onto the PL, and then they use the Roar to try and take down this guy in the mid lane. But the AM, he does survive, and a massive Ravage, as well as the Mana Void. What a fight! Damn, that is a good instant replay, if I do say so myself. So Dendi, he's doing the dewarding here, but 7k gold lead. How is our AM? He almost has his Manta style. And this Mushi PL, he's just died again and again and again, ever since he got his Diffusal Blade. This core Tiny, just the burst damage is just more than enough to eliminate this PL from the fights. But it looks like Mushi, he's trying to take Roach. They see Saitama, they're going to burn all of his mana. Sorry, Velo. But here we go, Dark Willow doing so much work. The root, it now holds in PLs. That Bramble Maze, the Avalanche, it does catch, but the Roar and the Boat is coming in onto a lot of them. The Mana Void, they do manage to kill off Mushi. Are they able to kill nothing? I'll say he's caught by the shackles. And a double torrent, but Nico, he's doing so much work onto Secret on this backlane, as well as the Bedlam. And Dendy Cooker, he's slowed up by these zombies. He's not going to be able to get away. And with that Shadow Royale, Felicia Boa gets his own double kill. And that's going to be the Roche. Fight after fight going the way of WG Unity. Okay, so they try and initiate there on this Tiny, but they're just caught by the Torrent. And there's just nothing they can do. And the AM, he killed the PL on the backline before he was able to get out. And just, yeah, everyone dying. And that is Aegis to this anti-mage. So, Nico, leap forward. He has the money for his ultimate orb and even almost almost 1,000 gold after that. Sitting in the trees here is this Dark Willow. She's almost at her own yules. Felix Shaboa doing some amazing work here on this Dark Willow. And you can see the net worth of this anti-mage. She has just shot up in quality. As his Manta style completed, PL really needs to farm. He's just been dying again and again. Meanwhile, they do manage to pick off this Dark Willow, who he praised, with the use of the Roar. But the toss forward, it doesn't manage to catch onto them. With the Avalanche, that's going to be an easy kill onto the Shadow Shaman. But are they going to be able to find him in the trees? He TPs away, but there is the Mana Void to cancel the TP. What? Nico? Man, blind? I thought they were going to be able to kill the Beastmaster, but no. Able to get away on Moon Meander. Trading off their 5 position for their 4 position. I think they'll take that if you're the side of Tigers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Yasha, completed for Mushi. He just needs to farm. He knows he can't fight anymore. Then he does have his Radiance completed. That's a really big item pickup. So maybe they'll be able to turn the fights, but nothing to say has the Echo Saber. That's so much burst damage, as well as another Ravage online. Let's follow this smoke. They know where Dendy is. They see him now in the mid lane. Leap forward, Avalanche Tosh, as well as the Gush. That's so much damage. He tosses the tree. That's a dead Dondo. Doesn't matter if you have a Radiance or not. The Stomp, it does hit the Tide Hunter, but Nico, he's just going to cut this wave. And it looks, with the Aegis, they're going to start sieging at least this tier 2. The Silver Edge actually completed on this Beastmaster to try and get rid of both that Kraken Shell and the counter spell magic resistance. That's pretty heads up. Trying to burn off all the mana of this AM so he can't blink.
Radiant's middle tower.
And Mumiander looks like he just wants to split push. But with the Tiny TPing in, he's clearing out the wave. He's going to be just fine. They don't want anything other than these tier 2 towers, it seems, at the moment for the side of Warriors Gaming. But they're all TPing in. They see this Tide Hunter, but he's really not the one you want to be fighting again. Mumiana, they do manage to get a kill here onto Kang with the help of the Roar. Do they have any detection? The Dust, it didn't connect. And all the meanwhile, AM with the Ravage, they absolutely eliminate the PL. And now Hexed up onto Nico, but he's just streaming forward. There is no connect. Nothing for him there, and they kill Dendi actually on the mid lane. They have the shackles as well as a stomp. That's going to allow 1437 to be able to escape. But he actually leaps forward. He wants more. No, with the PL dead, with the Kunkka dead, they're actually just going high ground. They have the Aegis. And there is Glyph actually for the side of the Radiant. I take that back. I think this is just going to be tier 3. Nico, he's trying to look for something. But he actually just used his blink to dodge the stomp. So 9 seconds. Yasha completed. Mushi will be here for this next fight. But they don't have Raw and they don't have the Kunkka. All the meanwhile, Mumianda isn't even here. He's taking this tier 2 tower. They do use the stomp, but that's going to be the first lane of Rax. Here for the side of Warriors Gaming Unity. Looks like they're going to be able to beat this Tigers team. Who would have expected that? And with that, they're just going forward, controlling map control. Trying next on the agenda here for Warriors Gaming Unity. They're playing this methodically. Mumianda just wasn't there at all. He knows they can't fight, so he's just trying to put on the split pressure.
What have we here?
Guys, Dendi might have his Radiance, but Velo is about to get one of his own. This is a great item versus the PL. What luxury here. Warriors Game Unity feeling they're ahead, and they want to press that advantage even further into the late game. Wow. Just Radiance on the tide. I didn't realize how far ahead Velo was. And it looks like nothing to say. He's building his Shadow Blade, going for the next initiation. And it looks like they've roared up the tide. He's caught inside. And they're able to kill this guy with shackles. But Nico, he comes in on the backline. They do manage to kill the tide. But it looks like Mumianda, he's going to pay. So they trade 2 for 1. But Velo, he was doing fairly well. They do use the wards. Are they able to see more? Are they going to see it? Nico, he has his DD. In the trees, he finds Mushi. He burns all of his mana. Pops that, and he's caught by the Bramble Maze. That's a nice kill there. Onto Mushi there with DD. Nico, baby, playing like a god. And they're telling the AM to use his Battle Fury to deward this because none of them are ranged except for Felicia Boa.
Tower is under attack.
And with this DD rune, do they have a... Yeah, the siege creep is coming in. And with that, they'll be able to take the last tier 2 tower on the map here. For the side of Tigers. Tigers, their map control looking very, very small at this point in time.
Thank you.
If we have a look at the Radiant vision, they have almost none on the enemy side of the map. Meanwhile, the Dire, they have much better vision.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
So, Radiance now completed for this Tidehunter. That's going to make him even tankier as well as deal more damage. The side of WG Unity, they're looking so strong at this 30-minute mark. This Dendi Kunkka, he's just died 9 times already. He did not have a good lane. And they see him. He's not going to be able to get away. He has no mobility item. He's caught by the Bramble Mage as well as the Cursed Crown. And meanwhile, on the back line, AM leaping forward. They get the toss up onto this Kunkka. And that's an easy 2 kills. And they're looking for more. Blink forward onto Nico. He pops his spell shield. And that's going to be an easy 3 kills. The Gush actually sniping it off by Venom. With that, they're going to go hit these tier 3s. So he buys back on the Dendi Kunkka, but are they able to make anything happen? Mumianda's trying to split push, but they're losing their second lane of Rax here. And they're even using the fireworks. Just rubbing in that they're able to kill the Tiger side. This is the last lane of Rax. They really have to do something against this, but Ravage is online. Tombstone is online, as well as the Radiance. The Radiant side, they're all brought back, but Mumianda might be taking Rax on his own, but you're about to get Mega Creeped. So I don't think it's really worth it. They get the Hex as well as the X Mark, or nothing else to say. A nice Ravage onto 2. They get the boat. Are they able to kill this Titan? It doesn't look like it. That's a buyback death from the Shadow Shaman. You know, Dendi, you're caught inside the wards with this Tidehunter. Radiance tossed in the air, and that's another death for Dendi. He has no buyback. And Nico, he's busy focusing the Rax. That's going to be an easy Mega Creeps, Mana Void, and GG is cool. Tigers are out of the open qualifiers. At least round number 1. WG Unity, they were just ahead from the beginning and they really pushed their advantage. Guys, let's have a look at the scoreboard here for a second. There's no kills. They weren't able to achieve anything. This PL, he might have got decent farm, but he just died again and again to the burst damage on the side of Warriors Gaming Unity. And you can see in the graphs here, just